Hmm, sino nga ba? The ARIEL Castro case kidnapped 3 girls in 10 years. Siya si ARIEL Castro, ipinanganak July 10, 1960 sa Puerto Rico. Noong siya ay bata pa, lumipat sila ng pamilya niya sa Cleveland noong 1992. Si Castro ay bumili ng bahay sa Seymour Avenue at kasama niya dito ang asawa at anak niya. Subalit marahas umano si Castro sa kanyang asawa kaya't iniwan ito at kinuha ang kustodiya ng mga bata. Siya si Miss Knight. Noong 2002, inalok ni Castro ang 20 years old na si Miss Knight na sumakay. Matapos makumbinsi ni Castro na pumasok si Knight sa bahay niya, ay nirape niya ito at si Knight ang unang nabihag. Siya naman si Miss Berry. Noong 2003 ay inalok ni Castro si Miss Berry na ipagmaneho pa uwi mula sa kanyang trabaho. Dinakip din niya ito at tulad kay Knight, yun din ang ginawa niya kay Berry. Itinago ni Castro ang mga kababaihan na nakakadena sa kanyang silong ng maraming taon bago ilipat ang mga ito sa mga barikadong silid sa taas. Sa kanilang pagkabihag, pinigilan ni Castro ang mga kababaihan at isinailalim sa maraming pag-atake sa sexual. Nang mabuntis si Miss Knight na nangyari na maraming beses, nagugutom at binugbog siya ni Castro hanggang siya ay nagkamali. Pinayagan niya ang pagbubuntis ni Berry ay matapos, ngunit pinilit siyang manganak sa loob ng isang plastic swimming pool. Habang dinadala ang mga babaeng bihag sa kanyang bahay, pinanatili ni Castro ang isang tila normal sa labas ng bahay. Dumadalaw pa rin ang mga miyembro ng pamilya sa kanya at gumagamit siya ng mga kandado upang hindi sila makapasok sa silong at iba pang mga bahagi ng bahay. Noong May 6, 2013, si Miss Berry ay nakatakas mula sa bahay ni Castro. Mabilis na napalaya ng pulisya ang iba pang mga kababaihan at inaresto ang Castro noong araw ding iyon. Noong Hulyo 26 ay nagsumamo siya ng nagkasala sa 937 na mga kaso na pag-agaw, panggagahasa at pagpatay. August 1, 2013, si Castro ay nahatulan sa buhay na pagkabilanggo ng walang posibilidad na parol kasama ang karagdagang 1,000 years. Sa isang kakaibang pagbabago ng kaganapan, si Castro ay natagpuang nakabitay sa kanyang selda ng 9:20 ng gabi noong September 3, 2013. Nasabing patay na ito ng 10:52 p.m. at ito raw ay suicide. Tinangka ni Castro ang lahat ng kanyang
perhaps one of the most
pagpapatay.
evil men in America. But before ARIEL Castro was sent away to serve his life plus a 1,000-year prison sentence, one of his victims had a chance to confront her tormentor in a packed Cleveland courtroom.
I will overcome all this that happened, but you will face hell for eternity. From this moment on, I will not let you define me or affect who I am.
Michelle Knight spoke directly to her captor about her 11 years of living hell. As she spoke, ARIEL Castro's eyes never left her, but this is the moment he registered emotion.
You said at least I didn't kill you. For you took 11 years of my life away, and I have got it back. I spent 11 years in hell. Now your hell is just beginning.
Knight said she's no longer afraid of ARIEL Castro.
As you think about the 11 years and atrocities you could inflict it on us, what does God think of you hypocritically going to church every Sunday, coming home to torture us? The death penalty will be so much easier. You don't deserve that. You deserve to spend life in prison. I can forgive you, but I'll never forget.
This could be the last time we'll ever hear from Castro, who pled guilty to 937 counts to avoid the death penalty for kidnapping, rape, and assault. Michelle Knight was 21 years old when Castro lured her in with promises of a puppy for her son. Amanda Berry, 16 when she was abducted, Today, she's 27. Gina De Jesus, just 14 when the ordeal began, now 23. The horror surrounding this case reaching yet a new level today as he appeared to defend his actions.
I just want to clear the record that I am not a monster. I did not prey on these little things. I just acted on my sexual instincts because of my sexual addiction. And God is my witness. I never beat these women like they're trying to say that I did. I never tortured them.
The horror began in this Cleveland neighborhood more than 11 years ago. ARIEL Castro lured the three young women into his car, kidnapping them while raping and brutally abusing them for years. Their parents held vigils, police searched, but the girls were never found. Until this May, when a Good Samaritan heard Amanda screaming for help. This was Amanda Berry's frightening sound of freedom.
Help me, I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I'm the police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here, I'm free now.
Castro spoke to his captives.
You guys know all the harmony that went on in that home.
And the sex, according to Castro, was not rape.
All of it was consensual.
A claim that was dismissed by the judge. Castro told the court he too was a victim of sexual abuse.
I am not a violent predator that they're trying to make me look a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm a normal person. I am just sick. I have an addiction. Just like an alcoholic has an addiction.
Also revealed today, photos of Castro's House of Horrors, showing his elaborate scheme to keep the girls hidden. Pounds of heavy chains, plastic toilets that were rarely emptied, and a pole in the center of the room where the women were often restrained. Castro continued to harp on the good time he and the girls were having at his home.
Because we had a lot of harmony going on in that home. And if you've seen the YouTube video of Amanda this weekend, that right there itself proves that that girl did not go through no torture. Do you think she will be out partying on radio having fun? I don't think so.
His victims have stayed mostly out of sight since their escape. Today, family members spoke on their behalf.
Today is the last day we want to think or talk about this. These events will not own a place in our thoughts or our hearts. We will continue to live and love. She lives not as a victim, but as a survivor. Her insurmountable will to prevail is the only story worth discussing.
And then she spoke directly to Castro.
Que Dios se apiade de su alma.
May God have mercy on your soul. Amanda Berry's sister, Beth Serrano, spoke about Amanda's desire for privacy for her and her daughter, fathered by Castro.
Amanda is not here today. She is strong, beautiful inside and out.
At a press conference today, the assistant prosecutor on the case gave us a glimpse inside Castro's misguided mind.
The restraints weren't just psychological who were on the women there, but it was also physical and it was also daily. They were chained multiple times, multiple places.
I think what all of us are concerned about is he's a very good liar.
Castro is being kept in an isolated cell and will soon be transferred to a state prison.
112, 114.
He was sentenced to life in prison without parole on 2 counts of aggravated murder plus 1,000 years. For some, that's still not long enough. For Nightline, I'm Alex Perez in Cleveland.